All right. Oh man. Let's see here. I have been wanting a high level Tapejara for a while now. I like to play with my daughter. She likes to play with me on here, and when we go do like little meat runs and things like that. She's 5, so taking her out with me is the better solution. Let's see. Starting off, we're going to go ahead and go into the volumetric cloud, turn it off, and then we're going to go into the volumetric fog, turn it off, just so we can see a little better. Let's see. I think we're going to try the rare flower approach to this. And if you guys have never used the rare flower to catch a tappy, I will show you why I'm going to be doing that here in just a second. Well, I say that as soon as we find one. All right. The search begins. So I've typically found them over near the swamp. So we'll have to take a quick look and see if that is a good place to find them or not. It's kind of weird. You find them way up in the sky, or you find them in like the grassy plains. So we'll take a quick look though and see if we can't find them. So I'm on the Atlanta gaming server. Great server. Not too heavily involved in the monetization part of it. They do have a VIP server if you subscribe. It just has fewer people on it. So I guess they market that as, you know, more land for your base building and things like that. I found a place to build just fine, so I did not have to not have to worry about that. I think it has extended rates too, like better rates, but I'm not much of a whiner when it comes to grinding stuff out, like metal and things like that. So over in this area is where I have found some tappies before. The headache is trying to find one that is good level. I'm not really super interested in like a level 15 or something like that. Let's see. I'm not really right. Tell you what, down here in Texas, and the weather changed drastically last night. It has got me, I don't know, on the brink of feeling like you're sick. Let's see. So if you don't know what a Tapejara is, it's basically a two-seater pterodon with a much bigger crest on the head. The benefits to it are you can shoot off of it, and it like clings to the side of cliff, you know, like the walls and things like that on cliffs. Very good tame for like tranking out other dinos from the back of it, which is a phenomenal tame for me because I absolutely love taming. A couple of the mods on this server are taming related. It's got dino storage stuff. Ooh, nice. It's also got a couple of different things for taming as well. It's got like a potion that like increases the food rate on when you get a dino down, and it's got better tranks that every trank you use lowers the food by 100. So when you do get it down, it eats it a little bit, you know, a little bit faster. And there is a instant dino kill potion that allows you to kill any kind of tames that you... Ooh. I don't need to quit. It allows you to kill your tames, like the babies, things like that, if they come out and they're not good stats, or a color that you may not want it, or something like that. So if you've ever played Ark before, you know that whenever you're looking for a dino, you won't find it. But if I go out in a second and I'm like, hey, I really want to tame like a Sarco or a large crocodile, I'll get hit in the face the whole time I'm flying with Tapejaras, so it's just one of those things. Oh yes, okay, so there are shiny dinos on the map as well. You get a little shiny tracker, and when a shiny dino spawns in, you're actually able to track it down. So far, I don't know that it's just the mod or what. There hasn't been a super high benefit to the shinies, other than they are a little bit higher level, maybe a different, like kind of a weirder color. I did get a couple of different shinies for the flyers, which I've utilized greatly during breeding, just to try to get higher levels, you know, better stats on the flyers that I have. And I did get shiny Rex to help me out with the breeding for the boss fights, which I'm not going to do any boss fights until I get my wife on board. She's playing Ark with me. Obviously, the holidays have slowed down a little bit of what she's doing with, you know, her family and things like that. But I don't want to do any boss fights without her yet, because she's been very interested in going in and doing the boss fights. We'll probably just have her ride the Yeti, and then I'll just lead the Rex pack, and we'll see if we can't down some of these boss fights. But as you can see, we are searching for a tappy, and we have not seen a single one yet. And there are some times that it's literally like, you know, driving down the highway, you just get your windshield full of them, and that's just, I guess that's just Ark, to be honest. Ooh, that's actually a pretty nice Quetzal. You never see them this low, too. Usually they're pretty high up. That's another thing. If you've got like ADD, probably shouldn't play a game like Ark. Every single time I go out with like a mission in mind, I get so distracted. It's like, you know, you'll go out for one thing. Like right now, my entire search is for a Tapejara. And I can almost guarantee you, with 100% surety, I will bring home a different dino instead. So this is the new dino storage mod. As you can see here, it gives you different options to actually send dinos to your personal storage or to pull dinos from your personal storage. You also have tribe storage where everyone in the tribe can access it. So it's really nice. At first I thought it was kind of cheaty, to be honest. Like it kind of had like a reducted kind of gameplay. But now that I am using it more for taming and getting rid of the dinos that I don't want out, of course lagging down everything, I find it pretty useful. The Tapejara is eluding me. So my basic strategy is to find one, land, get some stam, and then get close to it, eat a rare flower, and have it follow me. That way it doesn't play the cat and mouse game with me, and hopefully I can just trank it out. But as you can see, the struggle isn't necessarily the tactic of getting it, it's finding one. Well, if you're just tuning in, I have used the commands for volumetric cloud and fog to reduce, or I guess increase visibility as I'm searching for the Tapejara. If you need an in-depth guide on how to use that as well to just kind of clear up how you're playing, increase the performance, it's really nice when you're out searching for dinos. I actually have a video on that I just did last night, kind of to explain how to remove the clouds, remove the crazy fog. I know the devs probably put a lot of work into having that crazy fog, but to be honest, I found it kind of reducted on how I was playing. I didn't like it. It gets in the way a lot, and realistically it makes it to where you really can't see anything when you're going out, especially if you're going into the swamp or something. I wish I could have recorded. Oh, there we go. Oh man, level 25. See, that's the struggle, is even when you find one, it's like, do you really want to tame a level 25? I mean, obviously the answer is no. So, I'll have to go search again. But no, I wish I had recorded. I was going through the swamp, man, I had this huge, like, search for a frog. and that frog was just lost in the fog. And it was level 150. So if you don't play Ark, that may not mean much, but if you do, you know that when you find a perfect 150 tame out in the wild... Ooh, what is this? Oh, that's one of those crazy swamp bugs. Hard pass. There we go. Level 25. I'm gonna lose it. Okay. Ark be arkin'. Try to kill him off and see if we can't get some other ones to spawn in here. There we go. Oh, okay, that one might actually... You know what? We don't have one at all. But I think we're going to go ahead and go for this one. Eat a rare flower. Piss it off. There we go. Oh boy. Alright, so hopefully... Let's just park right here. I feel like this would be a good place to do it. Yeah, see, it's Superman. Alright, let's get off here. Where are you? Are you serious? What in the world? Well, I thought it would last longer than that, but okay. Eat another one. See if we can't get it to come attack us again. Come on. Oh man, come on. Look at this rare flower. Don't you want to come eat me? Come on. Oh gosh, there we go. Come on. Come on. I'm going to eat another one, just because like last time I guess it wore off or something. Dude. Well, I'm getting everything else to attack me. I really had high hopes for this strategy. Really did. I'm not way upset. It was only level 75. But it would have been really nice to see that strategy work. All right, we'll set up for another hunt here. Let's go. We either look for that one again, or we'll find a different one. This. So it definitely followed me, but not long enough. See, I thought these were supposed to be in the swamp, these big bugs. Maybe it started out in the swamp. Now it's just wrecking everything over here. Ugh. Things are so nasty. Oh my god, my dog just farted. Oh, that's the worst. She's a golden retriever puppy, and I am really not enjoying this at all. Having a bad time. We got Quetzals for days. How am I seeing more Quetzals than I am Tapejaras? Like, if you are signed in, or, you know, guys, consider giving me a subscribe. Help me out a lot. Be my Christmas present this year. Sure would appreciate it. I'm going to be putting out some pretty consistent videos for just like tips that I've had. I played Survival Evolved for about, oh gosh, this is embarrassing, for about 5,000 hours. I did everything from PvP to RP servers. And I gotta say, I'm really enjoying Ascended so far. So. I'm not 100% sure why it gets such poor reviews on like Steam. I guess mixed reviews, to be honest, but I really enjoyed it. I like a lot of the new features. The new generator's great. Not having to put wires everywhere. I really enjoy the tracking system, which is phenomenal. Like right now, I've got trackers back at my base that you can see. What I really love is if my daughter's out on like one of my RGs or something, and she needs help, or she gets, you know, in a situation where she, you know, she sometimes hits E and knocks herself off things. I can actually go in and manually track her dino now, and at that point I can head straight to it on the map versus having to be like, oh, I'm over here at 70-40, and by the time you get there, they're not there anymore because, you know, they're flying or trying to track something down. So helps a lot. I think I might actually make a video on the actual tracking system itself, just because it is a phenomenal update that I really like. Ooh, carrots. I like to go ahead and just dump that stuff, because the last thing I would want is to go up to a drop that someone else took what they want out of it, and all you get is the remnants. So gotta dump the stuff so people don't come over there and kind of get disappointed. It's kind of like the beaver dam etiquette, like, got a nice squid. It's crazy that they still do that. When they render in at orbit and then just fall down. You gotta love the instant fear that comes with, you know, flying around and then having that loud level up sound hit you. Unexpected. Yeah, it's pretty wild that I've only seen 2 Tapejaras. Here, tappy, 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 tappy. Ooh, there's one on the ground over there. No way. Of course. Of course. The struggle is real. Struggle is real. A pretty one. So I don't know, maybe you guys can comment. I've been told that the island just has lower level mobs. Like the rarity of getting a much higher level is just there. Whereas later on in different map expansions, it does go up dramatically. I don't know if that's true. I'd have to, I mean, obviously Ark came out a billion years ago. I don't remember being such a huge disparity. Like getting a level 150 is like winning the Ark lottery at this point. So it's just not my favorite thing. I wish that they were higher levels. This is a private server, so I don't know if they can adjust something in the indie settings or something like that, or INI settings. But for now, we just continue our search. Alright, if I can get this guy to follow me to Green Ob, I think I should be okay. Okay, let's see if it's level 40, not my, you know, desired level, but it is something. Oh, jeez. Wow. I would have been so embarrassed if I killed it. Man, that would have been crazy. Four seems pretty normal. Go find something to get some prime meat. Well, it's the world's worst, Tapejara, but we are successful in downing one at least, which is a step up from where we were a couple of minutes ago, so I will take it. Hopefully, now that we have one, it will inspire the Ark gods to give us some more. Oh, wow. One bite. It's not an ugly one, but man, these guys can have crazy colors. And to be honest, the way the new Ark has worked, just having this one and getting a male would allow me to breed them an imprint one, and that would probably actually turn out to be pretty good. Obviously, the higher level, the better, but the way breeding works now is phenomenal. But we did get our first Tapejara. Mission complete. Yeah, that's a nice saddle. I think I'm going to put that cellar door on my breeding pen up on top so I can just fly my birds in. So I guess it's two things. We got the Tapejara and confirmed that the rare flower thing does work. I hate hyenodons. They're the worst. See, someone came and hit this drop and then just left soap in it. That's crazy. But we'll go back, put the saddle on it, and let's see what this Tapejara is all about. And then later on, when my wife and daughter get home, I'll have them do the old narcotic trick to level this thing up a bit, put some extra weight into it, things like that. If you don't know, that's where you just obtain a mass amount of spoiled meat and narco berries, and then I will sit on the tame while they make like 1,000 narcotic, and it passes that EXP on to my tame, which can help out a lot in the early levels whenever you're trying to get your tame up to where you know you got the weight to fly around. You may want some additional stam or health or something like that. Let's take a look at this thing. Okay, so it does look much better in the sunlight. I guess it was in the shade whenever I looked at it before. Looking pretty sharp. See the difference in the crest? Like, there's not a huge difference in body size. Why am I overweight now? Holy heck, what in the world? Well, I have no idea how that just got that much meat. Anyways, there's not a huge difference in body size, but the crest is huge on their head. I wonder if that just screwed up my feeding trough. No? I couldn't tell you. Yeah, guys, I have no idea why it just out of nowhere picked up 8 billion meat. What is going on? Alright, I'll just put it there. Let's go check for a saddle. Wow. Yeah, I'm really not sure where all that meat came from. Oh, they adjusted the fridge. Okay. So now, this used to have 1,000. Now it only has 300. Well, that kind of blows. Whatever, that's fine. So let's check this thing out. So it definitely has a higher starting weight than most of the pterodons. Pretty crappy stamina. HP is about that of a pterodon. Definitely not going to be a battle mount. But you can sit on both of the, like someone can sit on the back or the front. I don't remember which one it is. As you can see, my base weight is okay, so it'll take a couple of levels to get that thing to where we can fly it around. So guess I really need to make another fridge, huh? Okay, so now I'm confused. So this refrigerator has 1,000. This one has 100. Or 300. I don't know. Ark be arkin'. A few minutes and that thing should have a couple more levels, and then we can see how big this thing. Ooh, that was close. Almost fell. Yeah, that's plenty big. Meow. Yeah, I like it. If you just started watching the stream, consider subscribing. It would be a great Christmas gift to me. Trying to get some stuff going here with the channel so we can do some more Ark videos. I'm going to be doing lives for the boss fights. And going to be doing lives when me and my daughter, she's 5, goes out at meat runs, things like that. I wonder what I lost out of here, because there's, I mean, I think I had way more than 300 slots in here. It's pretty crazy. Maybe it went into this. Well, all right, guys and gals, got the tappy. I think that's going to be it for this one. Tune in. We're going to be doing some, like I said, we're going to be doing some lives with the wife and I are going to be going out trying to build up our team to go into the boss fights. Got some Rexes being bred, so they'll help out with that. But we need to get some Megatheriums, and we also were going to try and get Theres for the dragon. So right now we're just kind of working on building up and getting some decent ones so we can move forward with that. The tappy is going to be huge for that. We're going to be able to both ride it out together and trank from the back of it versus having to get ground level and get wrecked, especially by the tickle chicken. So yeah, just consider throwing me a subscribe and following along, and you guys have a wonderful day and a happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, everybody.